Oh, well, he wouldn't take a risk.
He's not quite as big a gambler, is he? I think everybody is on the intermediates.
Yeah, I think Perez also having gone off on the installation apps who also want to gamble, would he?
So he's done the same. So it looks like intermediates all round. Next question, Jamie, how long will they last?
Yeah, it won't take long for the circuit to dry out with the diffusers that we've been talking about quite a lot this weekend. They do dry the circuit very quickly with the aero effect under the car. That's why you get the spray, because it's sucking the water off the circuit, so it will dry out very quickly.
Now, confirmation, we don't need to play the guessing game anymore. Confirmation that intermediate tyres are fitted through the cars, all the cars. So they weave around now to take up their places on the grid. They race over 52 laps, and we could in fact see some pit stops being made pretty early, couldn't we?
Absolutely, yeah. That's the key point. The engineers will be talking constantly to the drivers when you get the slicks and trying to get that timing back on.
Now you see the view from Charlie Whiting's position down on the starting grid, and once all 24 cars are in position, then we'll see the red lights coming on in sequence. But there's still quite a few to arrive to complete the grid. Red Bulls on the front row, Ferraris on the second row, and then the McLaren, Mercedes and the EJM Force India car, and they had to pull the rest of it. All the three British drivers in the Grand Prix lining up in the top 10. So the last few cars come to a halt, so we should start seeing the red lights come on. Here we go.
Yeah, Vettel making hay while the sun shines, so to speak, because he's already got himself 3 or 4 lengths clear on the braking zone into Brooklyn's for the first time. Lots of spray for everybody behind Sebastian Vettel. Weather holding on to second place, Alonso then in third, and Jenson Button in 4th position, but he's coming under attack from the other Ferrari of Felipe Massa here, who's always a pretty good driver in these wet conditions. But 4th and 5th spares there on Paul di Resta, goes through in 6th place, and Lewis Hamilton is up to 7th now.
Right about the spray, but Sebastian Vettel with the best of the visibility getting away. Webber second, and he in turn is gapping Alonso now. Jenson Button is next, then it's Massa, and there's a battle developing behind because Paul di Resta is being caught by Lewis Hamilton, so the real pressure from the McLaren as they go to the Beckett S's, where it is still very slippery indeed, onto the hanger straight for the first time.
And Paul di Resta, a big wiggle there, James, he came out onto the hanger straight.
Yeah, Lewis is going to have a run on him, I think, on the hanger straight here.
And they come down to teammate, well, before we get to his teammate, of course, he's got the Ferrari of Felipe Massa to sort out, who's right on the tail of Jenson Button. The two of them turn into front. The first lap already over the line at the end of the first lap is the leader.
What Lewis Hamilton wanted to have at the start of the race. He's making the most of it. The 2 Red Bulls come through. Vettel through one corner of the race leader. Webber in second. All on his own in 3rd place is Fernando Alonso. And then it's Massa, but it's the flying Lewis Hamilton already rocketing away from Jenson Button. And by the time they get to Coxcore and back to your site, David, he's going to be on the tail of the Ferrari.
Fantastic drive decision early on by Lewis Hamilton, as in the meantime Sebastian Vettel heads Mark Webber, but Alonso has lost heaps of time over the last lap, hasn't he? And he was in touch with Webber, now he's very distant. Massa is 4th, and he's on borrowed time in a sense, because the pace that Lewis Hamilton has got is extraordinary. He's right on the back of the Ferrari. Jenson Button having lost the place, he's losing more time, and he's going to be under attack soon from Paul di Resta.
And yes, indeed he is, and Paul di Resta has Kamui Kobayashi behind him, and Michael Schumacher from 13th on the grid. Michael Schumacher is already into the top 10 in 9th place, ahead of Pastor Maldonado, who is 10th. So we're getting a replay here of the start of the way in which Sebastian Vettel got the jump on his teammate Mark Webber, who started from pole position. So Sebastian Vettel led into Abbey at the start, and there we see a challenge being made around the outside. This is still a replay by Fernando Alonso.
Next up is Maldonado, then it's Sutton, then it's Rosberg, who's dropped a long way back, then it's Perez, then it's Kneifeld, but there's an awful lot still to shuffle out of this. Hamilton is the man in a hurry. Alonso, whether it's set up or not sure, it's fading massively.
And as you say, Rosberg also, having started in the top 10, he's been kind of replaced in the top 10 by his teammate Michael Schumacher. As Rosberg down in 12th place, Perez 13th, Heidfeld 14th, Petrov is 15th, 16th Agrashari, 17th is Buemi, 18th Barrichello, 19th is Glock, 20th is Liuzzi, 21st is Trulli, in 22nd place is D'Ambrosio, 23rd is Ricciardo, and Heikki Kovalainen already in the pits, I'm afraid, so problems for the Lotus driver.
And the change is imminent now, but it's for Ford, because Massa has got Hamilton right up behind him. This takes some of the pressure off Alonso for a moment, but Hamilton absolutely charging. Next question for Jamie is, we talked about tyre before the start of the race, but what will they have done to set up, and have some gone for too wet a setup, and is that what's hampering some cars?
No, I don't think so. They're not allowed to change much on the cars from Parc Fermé regularly.